They're asking if you have seen Daredevil.
No, I have not seen Daredevil.
We're going to talk about Daredevil. It's going to be...
Well, let me ask you this without spoilers. Should I watch Daredevil?
It's interesting.
Okay.
It's good.
You really should.
Okay.
You...
I heard it's been picked up. They're going to do a second season, new showrunners and new costume.
They need
They're
a new
changing the
costume.
costume is what I heard.
Well, they could be referencing the costume he starts wearing at the very end, though. Like, referring to that.
No, I can't. I think the general reaction to the costume, you don't see much of the Daredevil costume.
Okay.
It's ugly as fuck. and I think general consensus for everyone who's watched it is change the fucking costume.
Oh, yeah.
For 99.9% of the first season, he's basically wearing black pants, a black sweatshirt, and just kind of thing he put on his head.
And it looks great.
Yeah.
Oh, but when he puts on, like, the real costume,
Yeah.
it looks lame.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's so lame that it hurts.
Oh.
Yeah. But you never ever see it. So it's not a huge... Oh, I have a gun now. I don't want a gun.
I'm using.
Good. What do I have to do? I wasn't paying attention.
You can fight this guy, or you can just ignore him if you really want.
Great. I want to drink my juice.
If you die him, though, I think they open
Whoa!
if you kill this guy, I think they open a door to the other section of the mall.
Oh, great. Is Brad... No, Brad is my friend.
Yeah.
I got a chainsaw. I can kill him.
If you can get up there.
Up where?
He's up on the awnings, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Like, if you can climb like boxes here and get up on there, you might be able to fight him directly.
Cool. Hello! Oh, one swipe kill. Great. Yeah. Daredevil's. I'm going to do my best not to oversell it.
That was a one swipe kill?
I had a chainsaw.
Holy fuck!
I had a chainsaw.
Well, it won't be the next series I watch, because I signed up for HBO Now.
Oh, yeah.
The month free trial.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta watch True Detective. That's gonna be the next
sure.
thing I watch. I haven't started it yet, though.
Who was that anyway?
Sure. No, get around to it. Get around to it.
I gotta watch True
Guys.
Detective and the Scientology documentary.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Guys, we are now 99.
We did it. We did it.
We cracked 100.
We cracked 100.
How many people are watching right now?
Frank West.
Is it just a slow time on Twitch? Is that what it is?
It looks like 512.
You've had way more than that.
Yep.
We've
probably- slow night
We've
on
probably been
Twitch.
higher up on the ranks too. I mean,
Oh, I guess no one ever pointed it out before,
right.
so who knows?
The way Twitch, if you look at the top streamers, it's like the top 2 are in the hundreds of thousands,
And then everybody else is...
and then it's like 1,000,
Oh, okay.
900. You know, like it usually tapers off really quickly.
Interesting. I didn't know it was that severe.
But the top ones are huge. You know, usually there's a big game tournament happening. or-
So the .001 percenters.
Yes, yes, very much so. I wonder. You can go. Go to the front page.
I don't. Your touchpad. I have no idea how to navigate this thing properly. I'll just get lost. They'll never find me again.
Stop me for a second. Now I'm curious. Hold on.
It'd probably go up like twice as much if I left.
You're one hell of a journalist, aren't you, Frank?
That guy looks like Dokes from Dexter.
Ah.
Underhanded,
I'm on to you.
hotshot paparazzi with nothing better to do.
Remember
than to
Dexter?
invade people's
Oh, I
privacy.
do remember Dexter, by the way.
I try.
Okay, top live channels.
Point.
That's what we want. Hello. See all live channels.
You win, Frank.
So 22,000 is the top. 20,000, 16,000, 13,000, 8,000, 7,000, 5,000, 3,000, 2,000. Yeah, so this
There's
is
a fair number of them in the thousands.
this is a pretty decent
That guy a
taper.
terrorist or something?
That's great. And then where are we? Where are we? Keep going down. Keep going
Took
down.
that picture in the entrance plaza,
Are we tied for 99th with like
right near the front door.
3,000 other people?
Keep going
The
down.
entrance plaza. You're sure?
Keep going down. Mega Man X2 Speedrun is beating us right
So do
now.
I have your permission to cover this story?
Fair enough. Fair enough. But you know what? Not for long.
Not for long. Oh my god. I'm gonna take a look at what's beating us right now.
You're gonna watch another Twitch stream on the Twitch stream.
Hey, where are we? Oh, here it is. Dead Rising. Okay, so we're being beaten by LOL en Español, Bronce y de Niet. We're being beaten by like everyone, but that's fine. Rich is playing now, by the way, while I look that up. What are we talking about? Daredevil. You haven't seen Daredevil. We're waiting for the end of the stream for Daredevil spoiler.
We're talking about the costume.
Talking about the costume. Oh god, that new costume sucks. They need another costume. Oh, the showrunners.
The changing showrunners.
The showrunners, though, were involved with the first season.
Well, they were the showrunners of the first season.
No, but they have new showrunners for the second season.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The second season is completely new showrunners, right?
But those showrunners were involved in the first season.
Oh, okay.
And they were also involved in earlier productions like not Into the Woods. What was the oh my god, Cabin in the Woods? Cabin in the Woods.
Is it like Drew Goddard and
Drew Goddard is a producer on the first season?
Oh, okay.
I want to say Joss Whedon. Yes, they're all Joss Whedon. They're all Joss Whedon people.
Okay.
Is the moral of the story. And so that's good. These are good things. Good things are happening, and hopefully they listen to the fans and get a new suit. God, it's so
Well, they
ugly.
are getting a new suit. That's what I had read.
Good fucking hell. And the suit is not a spoiler because you see it on the Netflix thumbnail,
Okay. I don't even think I've looked at it.
even though it does not come up almost at all in the series. But Jesus Christ, is it ugly. I cannot state enough how awful it is. And I'm a fanboy.
Are there any known actors on the show? Is there anyone I would recognize?
Rosario Dawson.
Oh, she's on it?
Rosario Dawson's
I
in
like
a
Rosario
couple
Dawson.
episodes, and she's good.
What has
great.
the Kingpin been in?
And Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh, okay.
D'Onofrio.
Okay.
What?
I always say D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio?
Yeah.
I think it's D'Onofrio.
Bad with names. It was the guy who was Private Pyle in Full Metal Jacket. Right?
That's Vincent D'Onofrio.
No. Okay.
Yeah. That's Vincent D'Onofrio.
He doesn't quite look the same anymore, but that's him.
The Daredevil is kind of a no-name actor. He was in like an episode of Downton Abbey before this. Very good. Foggy, his law partner, you might remember as a Bash brother from the Mighty Ducks,
Oh, God.
who was also. Did you see Catching Fire? The latest
If you could just kindly come with us, we can wrap
Hunger
this whole
Games?
thing up.
No.
Okay.
I'm not leaving.
He had a small part in that.
Okay.
Safe passage.
Did you ever see Max Landis's The Death of Superman YouTube video?
I did.
Dr. Barnes,
I don't remember it very well.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't recognize anyone in it.
Oh,
if
okay.
that's- if he's-
He also, he played a part.
Oh, okay.
He played a goofy part in it.
I'd probably recognize him most from the Mighty Ducks.
Yes.
But it would only be after seeing it again.
By the way, if anyone has not seen Max Landis's explanation of the death of the Superman, it's super great, super fun web video. Talking about how Superman died in the comic books. Really funny, with Elijah Wood. With the dress. With the dress and umbrella. Yes, Vincent D'Onofrio is the main villain in Men in Black. Also in
Yeah.
That is true, too.
Like fucking
He's also the
everything
man in
else.
Sinister that explains to Ethan Hawke that he has a Bagul problem. You got a problem, Ethan Hawke. Your house has been invaded by Bagul.
He was also the first. He was also on early episodes of CSI or Law and Order: Criminal Intent,
One of those shows.
and he was great in it. I really enjoy him in general.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
I enjoy him in general. I don't know if anyone else that I know is. Oh my God, what's in there? An axe? A battle axe! Fuck yeah, Rich. Fuck yeah. That's great. That's great. Oh, that's right. Vincent D'Onofrio is also Thor in Adventures in Babysitting.
That's true.
Really?
Yes. I forgot about that.
That's great. That's back when he was like,
Jack, I found your shoes.
no, we need. Oh, those are nice.
No,
We need prettier.
those
shoes
are like
than
the Pee Wee Herman shoes.
that. That's right.
Like the kind he puts on when he does the tequila dance.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
That's a good movie, that Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
You know, oh yeah, how, are those? Can you put on those shoes? Those are nice boots. That would go well with your dress. Or is that a dress that you can wear?
Those are nothing.
Oh,
Those are more hangers.
come on! Don't fight with hangers. There might be an abortion joke in there somewhere, but I can't think of it.
Blue dress
Oh, your
again.
dress just changed.
Oh,
Now you gotta do your little dance. Oh,
Perfect.
and he's grunting. This is awkward.
that's weird. I just think that's weird.
It's a little weird. Oh, he's doing it again.
Like, I get it that they're being like
Perfect.
silly. Is that what they're going for?
I think, yeah.
I think so.
It just comes across as creepy.
Can it be both?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if it can be both. Nice.
It's a CD store.
I gotta listen to some CDs, yo.
Put on some Better Than Ezra. That's probably earlier than early 2000s, right?
Some Soul Asylum. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
On the most recent episode of Community, there was they got a band to perform at the school that was like a big late 90s, early 2000s band called Natalie is Freezing. And the front runner of the band was played by Lisa Loeb. And so they're like, oh, you must be Natalie. And she's like, why would anyone in the band be named Natalie? We're artists.
Yes.
Everyone just assumed that the lead singer was Natalie.
Of course.
It was a good joke.
Purple. Purple.
Yeah, but then he does
He's
that.
going to do that dance every time, huh?
Don't put on a dress.
Huh? Collective Soul. That's another one. Ah, bands. Remember bands? Oh, can you put on football clothes? That would probably give you a defense buff. Oh,
I think that makes sense.
Rich Evans let out some air.
We're just deflating.
Right.
It's more like running clothes.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Can you ride the skateboard, or do you just have to bash zombies with it?
You can
Yeah!
you can
Oh.
only ride the skateboard. You can't use it as a weapon. So I picked up. I've been slowly and surely getting back into comic books.
Okay.
Really enjoyed some of the ones I picked up recently, and so I was like, "Oh, new comic books! I'm super excited." And I know they're making the movie, and so I decided to pick up that Captain Marvel.
I don't know anything about Captain Marvel.
Neither do I. I know I know the former Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers. She's basically Lady Superman.
Okay.
Strong, can fly, laser powers, right? But they've kind of rejiggered her a bit. And now, you know, she's Captain Marvel. She started out as Miss Marvel, kind of a sidekick to Captain Marvel, who was a guy.
Okay.
But now she's Captain Marvel, even though she's a lady. Isn't that
Okay.
progressive? Oh my god, are you shooting hockey pucks at them?
Yep.
Do you have unlimited pucks? No, you don't. Okay. So I read the first trade paperback, the first 4 comics of kind of her new run, and I really didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's space. She like teams up with the Guardians of the Galaxy, so it's space stuff. And in comic books, I just don't care about space stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, never did. It was never my thing.
Jesus Christ!
What is
If you were still wearing a dress, this would be really creepy.
It's a devil mask.
Nice. Nice, Rich.
Is there anyone cast for Captain Marvel yet?
No. I think they got some writers for it. One of the Guardians writers is on it.
There's only two. There's James Gunn and whoever helped him write it.
I think
it was mostly James Gunn.
I think there was a lady helper, and I think,
There was, yeah.
yeah,
Whatever her name is.
that lady helper is one of the two that are writing it.
Okay.
Right.
The weirdest thing about Captain Marvel is when she's in space, she can fly around in space, and she wears like a helmet thing,
Okay.
but the helmet thing gives her a mohawk. Like,
What?
she has normal hair, but then she puts on the helmet thing and it covers up most of her head except for the top of it, and her hair comes out in a mohawk only when she's wearing the helmet.
That's a little weird.
And it looks ridiculous. It looks
I would think
so
if I was out in
ridiculous.
space, I would want to wear a helmet that like closes off my entire head
Yeah.
and doesn't have a mohawk slat in it.
It doesn't. It has the mohawk slat, and it doesn't cover her mouth.
Oh, so she can just breathe in space.
Apparently,
Okay.
that's fine. She got her superpowers because she was infused with alien superpowers. So maybe
Okay.
aliens that can breathe in space.
So she doesn't really need the helmet at all, other than for aesthetic reasons.
Right, and it looks weird. Oh, I like how they just push her around the shop. Hey, she was just pushing around the shopping cart.
She's
She
still a
wasn't hurting
zombie.
anyone.
No, she's not.
I'm not mohawk shaming. I guess maybe I am because mohawk shaming hashtag. I am. We don't need them. We don't need mohawks anymore in comic books. We got past
We're
that
done.
phase. Yeah.
We're done.
We're past mohawks.
We are no longer in the 90s when every superhero had a mohawk.
Is that true? I remember. I don't think it was a mohawk, but I think it reminded me of a mohawk. Do you remember Savage Dragon?
Love a Savage. I love Savage Dragon.
Did he have a mohawk, or did he just have?
He had a fin.
He had a fin.
Okay.
That was a mohawk.
Okay.
Everybody had a mohawk.
Not Spawn.
Fuck Spawn.
Hold on. I'm going to Google Spawn with a mohawk. And I bet
Spawn did not have a mohawk.
I bet someone drew him at one point with a mohawk. Hold on. Spawn with
Was that a thing in the 90s? Mohawks on comic book characters?
yes. Late 80s, early 90s. Everybody fucking had a mohawk. Hated it. I hated it. I don't like the way they look on my superheroes.
You hate everything.
I do.
You
hate
didn't give it a chance.
You put mohawks on the thugs. And that's how you know they're thugs.
on the punks.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. It came up with Storm when Storm had a mohawk, of course.
Storm had a mohawk?
Because
She had a mohawk in
everybody
the 80s, though.
in late 80s, early 90s.
I don't think she had a mohawk in the 90s.
You know, I don't know. Dates, times, people, places. They'll elude me at all points. In any case, it was kind of a boring story. It was a space story, and she had a mohawk, and I was like, not interested. I didn't know much about her to begin with, and so, like, I came in fairly fresh. Like, she's an Avenger. now.
Okay.
She's a new Avenger.
Thought she was in space.
Well, that's the thing. As an Avenger, the Avengers felt that they needed a presence in space.
Is that how Iron Man got in space? Iron Man's in space now, right?
Is Iron Man in space now?
I heard he was on the. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, well, that's where that's where Carol went. That's where Captain Marvel went. She went to join the Guardians. So maybe Iron Man went there too. I don't know nothing about nothing. Everyone is an Avenger. You're right. That's the thing. Every single person is an Avenger right now. What? What's in the microwave? What's in the microwave? What did you put in the microwave?
You can put frozen pizzas in there.
Oh, that's great. Can you put bombs in there?
Bombs? No. I'm looking for food.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me and Captain Marvel, me and Carol, we know each other. We get it.
See? Put the pizza in the microwave. Now it's a golden brown pizza.
Nice. Yes, mayonnaise was an Avenger at one point. Thank you, Mr. Trasmile. Mr. Trasmile just shared some information on the new Battlefront versus the old Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the new one does not have space battles.
Okay.
Has only 8 maps, while the original came with 33. Is not moddable. Has no campaign mode. Has no Galactic Conquest mode. Has
Are you talking about that Star Wars game?
yeah.
Well, that sounds fun because I have to love everything.
Well,
Everything
Rich,
is
you're not
great.
giving it a chance.
It's great. It's great. I can't wait to play that game. It's got Star Wars and Star Wars.
the only
Did you know it says Star Wars?
the only playable areas are from classic Star Wars, not prequel. And I will say this:
Well, that's commendable.
Battlefront or Battlefront 1 and 2, you could play as like the drone army, and that was really fun.
Yeah.
Like being those weird robots with the wheels and shooting missiles and stuff. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun, I agree. That was kind of fun. I'd better pre-order. Don't you fucking dare pre-order. We don't pre-order, and this is why. Star Wars, the new Battlefront is exactly why we don't pre-order anymore. Because it's... Oh, Dick Punch! Oh my god, what?
Pulled his guts out.
Yeah.
That's great.
A Dick Punch gut pull? Rich is much better at this game than I am. I say as he gets his face bitten off.
So in reading the Captain Marvel,
Yeah.
could you get any sense of like a personality of the character, like who you could see them casting in that role for a movie?
You know, she...
If they do a movie, they're going to do the Muslim Miss Marvel version.
No.
She's what's popular right now.
No, the Captain Marvel's different than this one.
Yeah, Captain
Yeah,
Marvel.
I know, but I mean, if they do a movie, if there's going to be any kind of Captain Marvel, it's going to be...
No, that's Miss Marvel.
It doesn't matter. If they're going to make one of those two people a character in a
No,
movie...
They're making a Captain Marvel movie.
They're making
Yep.
a Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah.
They have said that. It is not Miss Marvel.
Oh, okay.
Miss Marvel is a new character now. The new Miss Marvel is the teenage Muslim woman, which I really enjoyed the first trade of that.
Yeah.
She was really fun for the first trade. Then it got weird. But really good art style, fun story. Very Spider-Man-esque, you know, struggling with everyday things while becoming a superhero.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand why she's called Miss Marvel.
Well, it's confusing that there's a Miss Marvel and a Captain Marvel.
Yeah. Especially because there was a Miss Marvel before.
Okay.
And the Miss Marvel turned into Captain Marvel, but there was a Captain Marvel before, but the old Captain Marvel is gone now.
What a mess.
It's pretty much a mess.
I don't think these people know what they're doing.
You see this frying pan?
Yeah.
I'm going to put this on the stove for a bit.
Uh-huh.
Just for a little bit.
Okay.
Is it red? It's red? Okay.
Okay. Switch. Okay. Okay.
Have some fun.
Okay.
Have some fun. And... Look at his face. Look at his face.
Nice! Nice! That's great. That's really funny. That's what that's a really good question, Jay. Her character.
Yeah.
I read the first 4 issues of her comic. I'm trying to remember what her... and by the way, I read it last night.
She's a comic book character.
I'm trying to get a sense of her character.
She's superhero. Like superhero. The superhero. They don't all have to have characters.
You know what? I prefer my characters with a character, yes. What was she? I love that it lets you wear whatever outfit you're wearing during the cutscenes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's my favorite part of the game because we did this cutscene and I was in a dress, and now you're in your devil mask. She does not have a character.
Well, okay.
That's really upsetting to me. I guess not, because I didn't enjoy it, and maybe that's part of the reason why I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, you want some personality in your characters.
I'm complimenting cutscenes, not for being cutscenes, people. Just for, I guess yes, I'm complimenting a cutscene. Oh, nice. Yeah. Dick punch. Dick punch.
Shit.
Is she Princess? She kind of is Princess Amidala, where it's like they talk a little bit about like her being like restless, and that's part of the reason why she just like fights crime, and she wants to go in space, but she gets there right away, so it's not really a big deal. Yeah. Oh, that's too bad. She's blonde? Does that count?
No.
No. Like, who are the hot actresses right now?
I'd have to see what Captain Marvel even looks like to gauge like who they would even be considering.
I'm just trying to think of like popular movies at the moment.
Emily Blunt is being talked about with a lot of action movies after Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Emily Blunt will probably end up in one of these movies at some point.
Yeah, she could be a good Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Only because she does action stuff and is a blonde lady, I guess.
Well, sometimes she's blonde. She's not blonde in Edge of Tomorrow.
Isn't she?
No.
That's a Tom Cruise movie, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. She has been blonde and stuff, though. I like that Emily Blunt.
She was good in that. I like that. That Edge of Tomorrow.
Motorcycle or convertible?
Motorcycle, always.
Wait, if we're gonna fight the Jeep,
Yeah.
we probably want.
Oh, well, you didn't say you were fighting.
Yeah. Why not?
Excuse me, zombies. I suppose you need to get that Gatling out. How nice of the game to give you this like hallway filled with zombies after you get the car.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a whole underground tunnel that's jam-packed with zombies. You need the car to get through it.
Oh, that's great. And then it gets a little silly. Driving through water. Oh, you're right. Dame Judi Dench would be great as Captain Marvel.
Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren. That Helen Mirren.
The car's not gonna pass that. Shit.
Use your frying pan. Who's driving? Oh, look at the driver glitch through the bottom. That's really great.
Oh, you got him.
Pizza Train Rich is playing now. I don't know how many minutes he has left to get back to the Daily Bot. Don't you want that? Can't you take the Jeep now?
Yeah, it's almost dead.
Oh, never mind that.
Is there hasn't been a female Marvel movie yet, right? I mean, you've got like Black Widow, but she hasn't had her own movie.
No, there has not been a female lead Marvel anything yet.
Oh, we're not
Or any
caring.
comic book thing, really, is there?
We're
I
not
mean-
caring about the story, Chad. That's been thrown out the window.
Oh, that was thrown out the window when we started playing. Yeah. I mean, you know, Supergirl, but
Well, I'm talking about the recent wave of comic
no,
book
no,
movies,
there has not been. Let's think about that. I mean,
Wonder Woman's going to be in Batman vs Superman, along with every single other
right. And
DC
who
character.
knows how big of a role she's going to play.
It'll probably be like a cameo thing,
Yes.
and then they'll give her her own movie.
She will show up in one scene, and then they will talk about giving her her own movie, and they won't.
Can we talk about that Batman vs Superman trailer?
Sure.
It just looks so depressing. like
Yes.
not a moment
Yes.
of joy. Like you picture like, oh, Batman and Superman in the same, like this has never happened before.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like Batman's like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And like that's the trailer.
Yep. Which, by the way, he's totally justified in doing because Superman killed a whole bunch of people in his last movie.
That's true. That's true. Superman is a psychopath.
Yes. Superman mindlessly murdered an entire city, so Batman's like, I should stop him. Which I guess makes sense. No, it was,
And I love the subtleness of the statue that says "false god" on it, because the god stuff in the Man of Steel movie wasn't subtle enough.
Well, Jay, why use visual metaphor when you can just write down the thing you want to say? Isn't that much easier for people?
That's true. That's true.
Other people might use what do I want to say? The art of film to tell a story.
Show, don't tell. I mean, I guess technically they're showing a statue.
They're showing words.
They're showing words.
I think that's just telling with reading. So that doesn't count. Oh, you can just jump over those.
Yes.
I just stopped. I was like, oh, guess I can't go in that area.
That's doomed.
Yep. Oh my god, is this how you're going to face the gun guy? That's brilliant, Rich. That is just brilliant. Not that way.
I do think it's an interesting idea, and this is based on a bad idea for Man of Steel, which is having Superman destroy the entire city and lots of people lying. Bad idea, but that's happened, so now we have, people are scared of Superman.
Yes.
That makes sense in what they've set up.
Yeah.
But what they've set up is bad.
Yes.
So, I don't know.
No, you absolutely have it. The part of the fun of the Batman-Superman team-up is their different personalities.
Sure.
Superman is usually the Boy Scout. All he wants to do is good all the time. Batman is the dark, brooding...
Now they're both bad boys.
Yeah, now everybody's just brooding and...
Now
we don't know Batman. This is a new Batman, I guess, so...
He asked him if he could bleed, and then he said, I'm going to make you bleed. I'm going out on a limb and saying he's brooding. And before he says, I'm going to make you bleed, all we see is Ben Affleck frown.
That's true.
So, brooding. Oh my god. That's your problem. It's definitely not going to end well. Unless you can hide behind that thing. Will the gun still be there if you come back?
Probably.
Oh, Rich, Sophie! Sophie's dead!
Sophie chose poorly.
Oh. So yeah, it's... Basically, the trailer confirmed what we all knew, which is it's going to be the movie we all thought it was going to be. I don't know if we can...
I just don't know, after the last movie, there was so much destruction.
Yeah.
You can't top that. Are they not... maybe they're going to try and scale it back? That's probably not the case, but...
They'll blow up Gotham.
They'll blow up Gotham.
It's gonna be a punch fest, and if they're going the route of the normal Justice League get together story is...
Which is what this kind of is, right?
Right.
It's like a setup for Justice League.
Dawn of Justice.
Oh, yeah.
Dawn of Justice, right. So the normal story is an alien, is kind of a... Oh, what do they call that when the Martians come? What's the
Alien invasion?
It's an alien invasion, but very... what's the book and the movie when the Martians come?
War of the Worlds?
War of the Worlds, yes.
Oh, okay.
It's very War of the Worlds. Big pods come, and this unstoppable alien force comes, and no one superhero can handle it.
Okay.
And so my guess is the way they're going to play it is the aliens come, and Batman thinks that Superman is part of the aliens, and so it's quite possible that...
So we know Lex Luthor is involved, right?
Yeah, Lex Luthor's in it.
Yeah. And so then Batman and Superman are going to punch in the first part of the movie and then work together.
Okay.
That's what it's probably going to be. If it's dumb and schlocky and things that everyone expects to happen. Mars Attacks. I know. It's War of the Worlds. I don't remember things or names or places or times or events. Hockey!
I need some food. There we go.
So, I'll just drink this milk that's been sitting in this empty store. I'm sure that's good for me.
And Batman in the robot suit thing
Yeah.
with the robot voice. Well, I don't know about the voice, but the suit thing, that's right out of the Frank Miller graphic novel, right?
yeah.
Like, that's how he likes it in that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Just a shame everything is gray and miserable.
Well, there's no way Superman shouldn't just rip apart whatever suit Batman is wearing.
The Superman that they've established, Batman is not a threat.
In any
Like,
way.
the Man of Steel Superman,
Right.
Batman in a robot suit is not a threat.
Right. No,
I'm
no
curious
matter
to see how they'll get around that.
no matter how strong a robot suit you have, Superman will tear it apart. Unless it's a kryptonite-infused robot suit.
Which I was thinking about that. They didn't even introduce kryptonite as being a weakness in Man of Steel, right? That wasn't in there anywhere, was it? I don't remember it.
That right there is a good question.
I don't think it was.
Damn, mister. Come on now. What are you, crazy?
They
might be getting rid of that altogether because it's too silly.
It is like, that's basically like, that's why Superman is the worst superhero. Because anyone can beat him at any time.
He's eaten by the zombie of the guy he shot.
Oh, how fun. Comeuppance.
And my devil mask, I look away.
Oh, that's true.
What are those weird things hanging off of him?
Yeah, just like a glitchy.
No, it was probably the straps in the camera.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sure. Oh, people are confirming that there is no kryptonite in Man of Steel.
Okay. I didn't remember it.
Yeah.
But then again, I've tried to block most of that movie from my brain.
Yep. Yeah. It just doesn't matter. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be so much punching.
Who's writing it? Is it the same whoever wrote Man of Steel? I think David Goyer wrote Man of Steel.
Is there no food here anywhere? God damn it.
I am Googling it right now.
Damn it, Cletus, keep some food behind your counter. Now I got nothing.
Oh my god. 5 writer credits.
Oh, that's always a good sign.
Chris Terrio, David Goyer,
Okay, David.
Jerry Siegel, and Joe Oh, never mind.
Those are
Siegel
like
and Schuster
characters
were
by or-
created by
Yeah.
them. So Terrio and Goyer.
Okay.
So Goyer, obviously, Batman Begins.
David Goyer's written some okay stuff, but Man of Steel, I don't know what happened.
What the
David Goyer wrote Demonic Toys for Full Moon Pictures back in the 90s. That was like his first thing.
Oh my god, he also wrote Call of Duty Black Ops.
Oh, yeah?
Oh
He writes video games? too?
Apparently he writes video games. With screenplay for Jumpers. Blade, the TV series.
Well, no, that's probably characters by, because I think he wrote those movies.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe he wrote the series, I don't know. Because he didn't invent the characters, it was a comic book character.
You know what? For one of the episodes, he's listed as creator and writer.
Okay.
So
I
maybe.
didn't even know there was a Blade TV show.
Neither did I. Wait, who's Chris Terrio? Let's see here. Writer on. Ooh, Argo.
Is that Affleck coming in and being like, look, we gotta make this somewhat classy.
Yeah.
Bring in my Argo guy.
Bring in my Argo guy. And that's all.
Really? Just one thing?
Well, he wrote a short called Book of Kings, a movie called Heights, additional screenplay material he is credited as, then Argo, and then Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Okay.
So yeah, that's Ben Affleck classing it up. So maybe there's a hope. Maybe there's a hope. I don't know.
A hope. A single hope.
There's a single hope.
The single hope.
I
is-
like the look of the bat suit.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's closer to the Frank Miller bat suit.
Sure.
I don't know about the robot voice.
I mean, I love it. It's gonna be great. Everything's great.
You can't
I
prejudge.
love everything.
Ooh, a melon.
You know, I haven't seen the movie yet. I can't say anything at all negative.
That's true.
It's great. It just adds wonderful.
I just my I mean, there's so many problems with Man of Steel. One of the problems is unmotivated action sequences. Action sequences that go on for so long, you stop caring what they were about initially.
And just editing scenes in any order.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll cut to him as a kid here, and then he's an adult again. There's no rhyme or reason for any of it.
No, but like I like action movies, so I can forgive a lot of sloppy story if there's good action. But
Give me back my chainsaw!
just punching is not good action. We need something. We need something.
Just endless destruction.
And yes, endless destruction.
When they first start destroying Smallville, like the lead up to the big end action stuff, I was like, oh my god.
Yep.
They've completely destroyed Smallville.
But IHOP.
But IHOP.
They destroyed the IHOP.
Not the IHOP.
And I don't know how much of that is the screenplay and how much of that was Zack Snyder's influence.
I blame Zack Snyder 100%.
Because I listened to some of the commentary for Watchmen,
Okay.
and every creative decision he had was he did it because he thought it looked cool.
Yeah.
Like, he says that multiple times.
Yeah.
I had to stop listening to the commentary. It's like, Jesus Christ, because I kind of like Watchmen.
Uh-huh.
But it's when you realize that the guy at the helm doesn't care about anything but it looking cool.
Yeah. The real problem with that, the super problem with that is that everything that really, really looks cool is a direct rip from the comic book.
Sure.
And so it wasn't even an original cool. He just went to his cinematographer and he said, make that.
Make this.
See this thing that another person drew? Can you put that through the video?
I've still never seen 300. He basically did that with 300
Yes.
too, right?
Every striking visual from the movie 300, besides, of course, the time-warped slow-motion action sequence.
Oh, sure.
Which, of course, is now famous.
Which he seems to have gotten away from. I don't think that happens in Man of Steel.
Yeah, no.
It happens in Watchmen, it happens in 300. But...
No time warp. But yes, every striking visual is a direct pull from the comic book. And so he doesn't even have that, is my problem.
Yeah.
Who has more craft, Michael Bay or Zack Snyder?
Oh, man.
Bay? I'm going to say Bay.
I'm tempted to say Michael Bay.
Because at one point, Bay made, while schlock, understandable schlock.
Yeah, not so much anymore, but I think that's more the fault of the design of the Transformers.
Yeah.
It's just like chaos and you can't tell who's fighting who. Mm-hmm. But if you look at his old, like The Rock and movies like that, like you know what's happening.
At all times. Yeah. So Bay has it more together, and he's slowly going insane with age, power, women, money, coke. I don't know what Bay is doing to slowly lose his mind. Or maybe he's just stopped caring.
No, I think he cares. That's the weird thing about Michael Bay, is that he seems to really be into what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he cares about it. It's just that he's a big dummy.
The Rock is great.
I haven't seen The Rock since high school. I remember liking it, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I'd have to rewatch it. But I hated Armageddon. That was like, that movie was huge, and I was like, it's so boring.
Right.
That guy looks like Michael Rooker.
You can't tell me. Can you, fella? Oh, yeah. I know why.
Yeah, I just remember the
Michael
second half of Armageddon. Once they're, like, out in space or whatever, it was like, oh no, we got a problem. Okay, we fixed it. Oh no, there's another problem. Okay, we took care of it. Oh no, another problem. It got so repetitive.
It's true.
By the time I'm done beating information out of you, you are gonna be begging for death to come take you away.
And you're just there in your like swimming suit and devil mask. To be like, listen, sir, there are weirder things happening right now. That's really funny.
Oh, wrong way.
Wow. Jesus. Shit. Did you say that or did he?
What? Oh, don't. Get.
What the hell?
Rich, he's gonna gouge out your eyeballs.
Uh-oh.
Michael Bay. That crazy man. I love him. I love him. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck about nothing.
He doesn't.
That's why I kind of love him. I really almost want to see Pain and Gain.
Some people really liked Pain and Gain.
That's
which
supposed
shocked
to
me
be
because I
his-
thought it was a nightmare, but
But that's his. That was like a passion project for him.
yeah, it was.
And so it's like,
And that's commendable to a certain extent, where it's like, you know, he's made these big Transformers movies. He
Yeah.
wants to do his version of a smaller film,
right.
which is still overblown and headache-inducing, but
I think that's the fascinating part. though.
he's willing to try something like that.
Yeah.
So that there's something to be said for that. I don't think Zack Snyder has a Pain and Gain in him.
You don't think?
I don't think so.
Oh, Zack Snyder. I hate the way his movies look. I remember the 300 or 300, whatever it was called.
300.
300. 300 was so striking because nothing looked like that at the time.
Was that before or after Sin City? Because that's another one that was super stylized, comic booky. I know they were right around the same time.
I will
I don't know
consult the
which was
internet.
first.
I will consult the internet. 300 was 2006. Sin
I wanna say
City
Sin
was
City was-
2005.
Okay. I know they were right around the same time.
But very striking visually. And then, Watchmen was a little more toned down, but still, high contrast,
Yeah.
dark, deep shadows. It was fine, but then you see Man of Steel, and it's the same icky.
It's just like gray.
Yeah.
Everything's ugly.
Everything's like muted colors, high contrast, dark shadows, and it's like that doesn't mesh with the character.
Yeah. Well, it meshes with that version of the character, I guess.
I don't know. I guess.
You know, it's great. It's really great.
No, Rich, you saw that. You can complain about it. Wait, did you see Man of Steel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you saw it with
Okay.
us.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I'm
so-
allowed to complain about that.
Oh, because you saw it.
Okay.
That's the rules. If there are rules. And that's the biggest issue I have visually about the trailers, the Batman vs Superman trailers, is just how gross it looks.
Yeah.
You know what I really love though?
Huh.
Star Wars. Because it says Star Wars.
Uh-huh. You like it when it says Star Wars
Yeah.
on the things?
I anything that says Star Wars.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
You.
Even the prequels have their good points. This is nice. This is nice visuals. A lot of work went into that CGI. It's great. It's great.
Take this. My granddaughter. She was done in by those damn zombies.
Still with the
That's
mask.
great.
You're having an
That has to
emotional...
have been based on Michael Rooker. That looks just like him.
Absolutely.
I just lost it.
I like how you're having your emotional moment in
Everything
your devil mask.
went white. Suddenly.
I wonder if they tried to get him to do a voice. And then like, yeah, we can't get him. We'll just make a character.
Early 2000s, they probably could have gotten him.
It wasn't over.
He wasn't doing a whole lot at that point.
Not for me. It never ended.
And by the way, Mr. Glitch makes a good point about like Superman as a character in general, which is he's too powerful to be dark and brooding.
I don't know if I understand that.
if
Or
you're
it's like nothing's a threat, so he has nothing to be concerned with.
so he has nothing. Well, so one, he has nothing to be dark and brooding about, and two,
You can be dark and brooding about not being able to hug Lois Lane without accidentally crushing her to death. You can do that. Like, I will be forever apart from the people I love because I'm so weird and different. You can do that kind of brooding.
sure. Do you think they did that in Man of Steel?
No, I'm not saying
No,
you
no,
did.
they
I'm just
didn't.
saying you could, in theory, do this with Superman.
Sure, but then you'd have to like spend time to develop his character, and that would mean you have to take time away from punching things. And that seems like a silly idea.
Help me. Give me a hand here.
No, the first half of that movie is developing a character. It's not Superman, but it's a character. It's that movie's perverted version of Superman.
I'm trying to even remember like the, because what was he?
Okay.
What was he upset about? In Man of Steel.
I just
Oh,
saved
God.
these people, and I'm giving each of them a shotgun. So we're gonna have some fun, maybe.
Oh, great. Like what? You know, because he was
Well, he allows his dad to get sucked into the tornado.
right.
I remember that.
Yeah. Which was his dad's choice.
Yeah, his dad was saying don't show your powers
Right.
because people won't understand it.
Yeah.
So he lets his dad get sucked into a tornado
So he watches his dad die. Yeah. That sucks.
because his dad went back to save the dog. Is that what happened? I don't even remember. Did he go back to save a dog?
No, I think it might have been.
Am I
like a
thinking of
kid.
something else?
Maybe it was a kid.
He goes back to his truck. I just remember that.
Not the. I mean, they wouldn't go back to the dog. That would be dumb.
So many movies do that.
I bet.
Why?
it-
why does
People
he-
love their dogs.
Yeah, but you
People
wouldn't.
would do that. Dog lovers would go back for their dog.
Yeah.
That's stupid. I think
It
it was.
doesn't matter.
no, I think
Dog
it was-
lovers would do this.
I think it was
Yes.
a kid.
I don't remember. I just remember going back to the truck.
Oh my god! It was a dog.
It was a dog. Okay.
Fucking hell! That's so dumb.
Well, he can't go back for the kid because then the kid would get killed by the tornado.
No, like he helped the kid out of the truck and then he gets his leg.
Oh,
caught.
yeah.
Does, okay. Here's the question: does the dog live? Does he save the dog, but he still dies?
I'm assuming he does.
I think
I
that's-
take that back because they won't kill a dog in a movie either.
That's true.
More so than a kid.
How does it?
So then,
I have so vague memories of this movie at this point, but
like he saved the dog, but then his leg got caught or something. And the dog could run, or it doesn't matter. It fucking doesn't matter. So he's upset that his dad died, and then, but like, why is he? So is that it? Is that why he's upset?
We're gonna do something fun, maybe.
Because like
I think the bulk of it is that just he feels so like alienated, and he has to hide these powers that he has. And,
he's just isolated.
yeah.
Oh, I guess.
This is all guessing because all I remember about that movie is punching.
A lot of punching.
I mean, I gotta save an idiot.
I gotta save an idiot. Oh my god. You really do. Don't knife him.
Well, it's better than him getting eaten by the zombies.
Sure.
Hurry up. I'll wait for you.
Super. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I could handle rewatching Man of Steel just to try to understand the character more.
Don't.
I mean,
How about you don't do that thing you don't want to do?
yeah, I'm gonna. I've been seriously reconsidering watching Affleck Daredevil.
Teddy bear.
Oh yeah, I saw that in the theater. I remember like it's not good, but I remember not like thinking it was the worst comic book movie ever. It might be. I don't remember it very well. I just remember thinking it was like it wasn't the worst.
It's really cheesy.
That's what I remember it being cheesy, but I don't remember it being like painful to sit through.
I remember seeing it in the theater, and I remember having the same experience that you had, where it's like, oh, this is all right. We then bought it on DVD and watched it again, Lisa and I.
Oh, see, I would never have any interest in rewatching it. So
Well, you know, we like superheroes in general. So
Sure.
it's like, okay, and oh my god, it was like, why did we buy this? The really fun part, though, is on the DVD, in the commentary track and on the behind-the-scenes featurette, all it is the filmmakers talking about how much they fucked up.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's interesting to me when there's a DVD like that where they admit
Yeah.
that something didn't work.
Like, they talk about all of the things that are cheesy. They talk about all... Like, apparently
wow.
they spent the bulk of the budget trying to do practical stunts.
Okay.
And they wanted these big, grand, practical stunts, like, for example, when he's jumping from building to building. And so they spent, like, days shooting this wire rig and it never looked good. And so it's like, fuck it, do CG, fuck it, do CG here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So. Ooh, you guys want to watch Ben Affleck Daredevil on Movie Dicks next Tuesday? You know what? I'm down. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. You said, Mr. Shasmel, yes.
I gotta get to the door before Josh fucking dies. God,
Fucking Josh. Oh, and you can't say, oh, you just said, am I getting to the door?
might have just been too late.
Nope, nope. Can you give him food?
Yeah.
Oh, good. But it's like I'm probably going to see Dawn of Justice, not in the theaters. I don't want to give money to the theaters, but I will probably see it
I'm
eventually.
sure I'll be seeing it.
Yeah. I don't envy you. But you know, for the conversation, I will probably see it just so I can have a conversation with it, and I'm not looking forward to it.
I seem to recall back when Man of Steel came out, because we saw it for the show.
Yeah.
And you say it like talking about like being slight, even though we told you how terrible it was, slightly curious to see it. And we
Yeah.
were just like, no.
Yep.
Like you will not get anything out of it. Like
Yep.
flat out, don't.
Yeah, yeah. And by the way, I 100% agree with you. The only thing I got out of it was the ability to talk about it.
That's true.
So,
Which is worth something.
I guess.
I mean, that's the reason we see stuff like Paul Blart Mall Cup too. We got something to talk about now.
Yeah. Yeah.
The entire movie's a commercial for a resort.
Yes, Grinchy, Man of Steel was that bad. Oh, apparently on Movie Dicks they watched Possession one night.
Oh, the best movie.
And
you
none of
watched
us-
the best movie ever.
None of us is sane anymore, is what they said. Well, that's great.
I thought you only watched bad movies on this thing.
I think they just watch whatever the fuck they want.
Well, that's great.
And then
I'm glad people have seen Possession now.
and then chat about it in the Twitch chat.
It's great.
I hope it wasn't a shitty YouTube version.
It's just great.
I know there's a version on YouTube that's just like 4:3, like a shitty VHS copy. So I
Oh,
hope you
sure.
guys did not watch that because it's a good-looking movie.
Oh, Bongo Doug, yes, you're here. Thank you. I am. I didn't see you earlier. Bongo Doug sent me some beer. And I've been drinking the Urban Chestnut Brewing Company's Still IPA India Pale Ale. And loving the shit out of it, by the way. This is really amazing beer. Thank you, Bongo Doug. I look forward to drinking every single one of them. There was one that I wanted to try, but I thought that it might kill Rich Evans. Because not only is it beer, but it's beer brewed with chestnuts.
Oh.
And so it's like, I'm sitting next to Rich. He doesn't like beer. He's deathly allergic to nuts. Maybe I
I don't
shouldn't
care
drink
if other people drink beer, though.
it. Yeah, but what if just smelling it got you sick?
It's possible.
It's possible. In any case, I'm really enjoying it. Thank you very much. Oh, I just had another sip. It's such a smooth IPA. It's so great. Haven't I been confirmed for a hipster before? Someone just said I was confirmed for a hipster. For liking a beer.
For liking a beer?
Apparently, because that's all I was talking about right now.
Oh.
Her boyfriend's been bit.
Oh, kill him. Kill him, see if she can pop that shirt off. See what happens.
Jack, it's not that kind of game.
Oh. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No way.
Oh, that's a good question. The newest Half in the Bag. I only got a chance to watch the what's the horror movie called?
Paul Blart Mall Cop 2?
Paul Blart Up 2.
Unfriended?
I only got a chance to watch the Unfriended segment. But I noticed you're doing something different while showing trailers.
Oh, yeah. YouTube has horrible content ID robots, so that's to avoid that.
Okay, that's smart.
Yeah.
YouTube has automated algorithms.
Yes.
To detect
And they're annoying.
if a video or sound is copywritten, and they will blanket just take down something.
Yes.
Even though, of course, what you're doing.
Fair use be damned.
Right.
He wants a gun.
Don't give him a gun.
Why not?
Or give him a gun and kill him.
I'm gonna give him a gun.
Why? I'm sorry. No. All right. That's really great. That's really great. Oh, apparently Hello Draco says one of my friends is the guy